What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Feather&Field Reviews. Hopefully your guys' season is starting off with a bang. Let me know in the comment section below where you're located and how your season has been so far. Today we're taking a look at this Higdon Swimmer Pro. It's part of their Battleship line. Let's jump into the video. All right, y'all. Before we get into the unboxing, my initial thoughts, let's go over a few things. So this is a foam-filled decoy. It has a 7-hour runtime, which is pretty good. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that. It's got a built-in timer. It says that it's lightweight. We'll see about that. Realistic decoy. It is an official decoy of Ducks Unlimited. And the reviews on it so far are pretty good. I mean, it just came out in the last few weeks. So let's jump into the unboxing, see what it comes with, and how it looks. All right, let's open this thing up. Yes, I already did cut off the tape because that takes a while. Fancy, I'm guessing this is the pole. Set that on the ground for the time being. All right, how am I going to get this out? It comes in quite the packing job. So let's see if we pull this out. Apparently they take their packing very serious, which is a good thing. Oh no, not the mic. Set that off to the ground. This thing is huge. Holy cow. Alright, initial impressions, it's pretty heavy, but you would expect that with a giant motor and it being foam filled. That's where they put the foam in. Minor little defect, but it's not that bad. Okay, hopefully you guys can see the size of this thing. It's giant, which if you watched my previous video with the oversized goose decoys, I have no problem with that. I like running oversized decoys. It's what works well for me. I know a lot of guys think that they flare birds. I think the opposite, but everybody can have their opinion. Carve on the decoy is great. It looks really good, but it is huge. And it has, I love how they said in the description that it's lightweight. It's not that lightweight. It is big. So if you have not seen, I did a video on another Higdon. It was their pulsator, and it has pretty much the same design here. Probably is the exact same pump. Who knows? So over here, this little clip right there, I can show you guys real quick. We'll make it easy. Pop this open. This goes into the wall. This is what charges the decoy, and hopefully you can see it's just magnetic. It just pops on right there, which is a good thing, because then you don't have to worry about taking anything in or out. All the external or internal parts are up there sealed good and out of the way. Let's throw this back in there. So as far as what comes in the box, that's pretty much it. So you have your decoy. I like the color on it. I like that it's oversized. I will be curious to see how this actually performs, to see if the pump can actually move this at a decent speed to get not only some ripples, but some actual movement. I feel like a lot of these motion decoys or swimmer decoys, they just move so slow in the water. Now, yes, ducks are not out there sprinting around in real life, but I feel like they don't really do all that much. Especially with this having to pull another decoy. We'll get into that in just a minute. Hopefully this pump can perform long enough and move this decoy fast enough to where it's actually beneficial. It's got a good build to it. Like, it's built solid. It's got 4 outer screws holding it in, and then another 4 screws holding the actual pump onto the decoy plate itself. The seal job looks fine. I can't really see anywhere where water would be getting into this. It looks solid. Let me know what you guys think of the carve and the paint scheme. in the comment section down below whether you disagree or agree. So the reason why I got this Pro Pack is because so the regular, this decoy by itself without the Pro Pack is $169. It is $199 if you get this quote unquote Pro Pack, which I think is a bit too much because all you're really getting is this pole for an extra 30 bucks. I feel like you could jimmy rig or make one yourself, but I like what they did with it. Okay, so this is your magnetic end that attaches. This pole collapses like that. And then you just have your regular clip that you can attach to any other decoy. So this magnetic piece goes on to that right there and clips on. And it is not going anywhere. I'm shocked at how strong this magnet actually is. Like, you gotta kind of pry it off there. Kind of a pain in the butt, but it's better than having the opposite where you're worried about this constantly falling off. So I think the price is set a little too steep. I think they could have added this in for 10, 15 more bucks and that'd be more reasonable for me. But 30 bucks, it's not too terrible at the end of the day. And instead of getting one motion decoy, you can attach another one and you're practically getting two motion decoys, quote unquote. So here's why I like this. When you look at ducks in the wild, especially as the year gets later on, hens or other drakes, they're moving around in groups, and sometimes the hens will actually chase off some of the mallards or vice versa. So it looks realistic. There is some scientific backing to why they went with this, but I think it's good. I think the value of it's good. 200 bucks, it's a little expensive. And if you have watched any of my other videos, you're going to know the one complaint that I have with this. If you are selling a motion decoy for over 100 bucks, it should come with its own personal case. Doesn't matter if it's a spinning wing decoy, something like this. It doesn't cost that much for companies to make a separate little bag that can have a specific like little place to put this and to put the actual decoy in. Or if they wanted to do the best option, they would create a bag and would have a place for this decoy, and you'd be able to attach your second decoy and leave it rigged up to this all in one bag the entire time. Because when it's 6 a.m. and dark and cold, messing with this little clip can be a real pain in the butt, especially if you've been waterfowl hunting for a long time. You know exactly what I mean. So that's the initial unboxing on what comes with this Higdon Swimmer Pro, the guide pack. Again, it retails for $199, which isn't terrible. I really like Higdon's new design. I know that they've had a bunch of issues in the past with the ones that plug in. They worked, but it was kind of a pain in the butt. So I like that it is all in one system. It has the big off and on switch on the side. You can attach your anchor right there. I really like the way that Higdon is going about their new decoys, creating all of the wiring and electronics internal to where water can't get to them, making it practical for the everyday waterfowl hunter. So to wrap this up, thank you guys. If you are still watching, please go ahead and help me out. Click the subscribe button and like this video. Really trying to grow this channel to at least 500 subscribers. You'd be helping me out a ton, because once I hit that mark, I can then monetize these videos. Again, let me know how your hunting season is going and your thoughts on this, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.